We were climbing the hills down in southeastern Ohio. We had a cold front come in, 20-degree temperature drop overnight. It's been 80 to 85 degrees in Ohio here, and we've been waiting for this type of weather, especially this early part of October. This property that we're going to down here, the last time we were down here was turkey. Yeah, turkey season in May, I think.
Oh my God.
Which is kind of crazy, but we scouted it a bunch last year. We didn't deer hunt it at all. We're planning on coming back down here for a little stint with Uncle Jay during rut week. So we're gonna set up a couple trail cameras, and we figured if we're gonna do that, we might as well come down, maybe hang a stand and hunt for the evening. So it's kind of a crapshoot. We're winging it. Dean and I were just actually talking about it. It's refreshing, this little bit of unknown. This is how we grew up hunting. You know, we didn't have the trail cameras. We weren't scouting specific deer to hunt. So dipping back a little bit into our roots and doing it how the old Indians used to do it, the unknown way, is refreshing, and it's a little bit of adventure. New batteries and everything. You don't want to run out down here, not after a 2.5 hour drive. We're probably about a third of the way down this hill. Steep country here in southern Ohio. But there's a couple spots down here. This goes down into a big open ravine, and on both sides of the ravine down in the bottom there's a bunch of white oaks that we scouted around last year. So right now we just kind of stop listening a little bit, see what you can hear dropping from the trees, and then just looking at the leaves, trying to see what trees are what. But right now the deer are so keen into the acorns that that's where we're going to base a lot of our attention. That and maybe making a couple mock scrapes for these cameras, but brought the bow with us just in case. You never know. There's one point right here where it intersects behind me, and there actually is deer trails coming off the side of this hill. There's a big thick bedding area up on top of that hill, and also down below here. But this is just a nice little like pinch area. Two tractor trails come together, and intersecting those there's just cow and deer trails everywhere. So it's just kind of a funnel point. Creek bottom and water right below me, great spot. So there's an overhanging branch right here. I'm going to dial it up, put some headgland scent on it. I'm going to actually add a branch or two to it just to make it more enticing, and then I'll put an Exodus camera right here. Probably on picture mode, just because you never know when the cows come down here and they're standing. Sometimes they stand in one spot for a long time, and you don't want to get 30 minutes of footage, drain your batteries on your camera just off the cows. The magical nuts. That's what we're looking for right there. Little opening. Seems to be a good spot. There's a big oak tree right behind us, and we can make a little mock scrape in here. Channel them a little bit. This is actually a nice spot to hunt too, because these deer get super thick up on this hill. This hill probably goes up another couple hundred yards to the top where we parked. But there's like a couple little flat benches tiered down the hill, and this is the lowest bench before you get down into the bottom, and it's probably the most open. So let the deer come out of bed and feed on down into here. See what these things are all about, huh? I don't know what the buzz is. see here, we've been walking about 150 yards down this bench, and this is a real small bench. Dee and I have been picking out rubs every 20 yards, but that's a big scrape for this time of year already. I was just saying we need to put a camera up right here, but I don't know if one of these, the only thing we got in our satchels is sound cams. I don't know if it'll work so good. Well, we just got out and grabbed a little lunch, put a couple spots up on the other side of the street. This side of the road was very good to us last year, early season, throughout September, October, and the first part of November. And then we got our trail camera card stolen down here during the rut. So we're gonna go down here. We know where there's some acorns down here, at least there was last year, and we're gonna set up a camera or two. And honestly, we got about 3.5 hours till sunset, so we're gonna get down in here, and depending on what kind of time we have once we're done setting up these cameras, we're gonna probably pick a spot out on the ground where our wind is right and try and sit for the rest of the evening just to have a chance. We're down here, we drove 2.5 hours, we might as well take a little chance and stay in the woods, especially with this cold front that came in, and it's already chilling down for the evening. So yeah, I don't know, wish us luck. Well, we're back all the way down to the bottom where we were a couple hours ago. We tried to jump across the road because we had a lot of pictures of bucks over there last year, and that was only really August, September, and the first 2 weeks in October. Changed the card out, saw all the pictures of the bucks, moved the camera to a scrape, came back, and whatever it was, December, January, card was gone. But there's a guy hunting over there right now. We gotta straighten out and figure out who has permission over there, if he's gonna be hunting over there, which is fine. We might try to run into him at dark and just meet the guy, see what his plans are for the year. So we got pushed back onto this steep side. We're all the way back into the bottom. We saw some good sign down here coming out, so we're gonna set up on the ground somewhere, just way too far down in here by foot to throw up a stand and hang it. Sit here and keep our eyes on the prize and watch a majestic hill country whitetail emerge out of his sloped and slanted bush country bed. I'm close. When you have a blind like this, when you're close, you have to realize your eyes and your arrow are at different vertical levels. So what you're seeing in your sights and where that arrow is releasing to start off the string is about a 4 to 5 inch difference. On a close blind like this, I'm shooting out to like 45 yards. If I'm right on the path with my pin, my arrow is smoking this stick right here. I have to move out this way. That's why you practice draw in situations like this. Forgot my binoculars. Forgot my Burris binoculars. It's just grass in the field. Acorns are actually going to be behind me.
So they make for a little bit of a tricky shooting, but I think it's probably better. We'll find out. Frickin' weatherman. Imagine that, getting the wind wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. That's all we can do.
You don't get to see these views if you don't come out here and you have the courage to enjoy them. We got out of there a little early. It's actually pretty dark down in the canyon. Up here just in time to see the end of the sunset. Solid day. Felt good to get out here, and it feels like fall finally. Life is good. God is good. God bless.